know what's really funny about the pirates who have always trolled my account ever since freaking I had to deal with Wherefore. It's just the dumbest stuff ever. But it's like every time somebody like that opens their mouth around me, you give me intel, right? So at first I was like, oh, look at this Yahoo. It's like, you made me, it's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm so flattered that everybody watching for my channel. It's like, only half, I think 95% of the people who look at my videos are just trolls, right? It's pretty funny. So this guy pops up, goes, you just made me resub to even my 12 accounts. And I'm like, whatever. I'm the reason. I'm so flattered, right? So I'm like, whatever. But then it was like, that's ambiguous. He's probably trying to trick me into accepting him to go, oh, you're welcome. I'm so happy. Really? Gee, I wonder what video that was for. Anyways, yeah, it's like, oh, yes, of course. Everybody watches my videos because the pirates are the ones I'm showing the videos about. Because, of course, everybody watches the pirates. So I'm like, all right, time to do another refresh. I see a couple of people I don't recognize, so I go in and start plugging in. Okay, when did they join up? With the latest iteration of the musical chairs, right? Everybody is aware of that by now, hopefully, by watching this channel. So here you go, the join dates. Now I'm thinking, I'll bet you anything that 0401 around there, or let's say 0401 is when Khromius or whoever's got the keys to accepting applications wakes up. Because this that looks like, I was looking at that, it's like, look at that timestamp. It looked like somebody's coming back to work, from work, or, maybe even going to work. But somebody's logging in consecutively at this time on these days and just going, oh, I'm going to be smart. I'm just going to trickle these in to look smart. Like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Kind of stupid. Easily, like, a couple of people in this corporation do that. They'll trickle their guys in. And it's like, I'm sorry. You're not fooling anybody. So they trickle in, and I'm like, I bet you anything this one was his latest, but he was lazy and did it too late, and Khromius was asleep, right? An afterthought, kind of. So I figure, okay, that makes sense. And I was going, oh, I wonder what time Khromius wakes up. And I'm fiddling around, and I'm like, I'm also thinking, wait a minute, that looks suspiciously close to what that guy was saying. So I go in, and he's not trying to hide his name. So, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm the reason you came back to Eve. Oh, so there was a reason you came back to Eve, and it wasn't in real life. It was that BlackFlag was getting the crap kicked out of them by Slow, and you effed off. Oh. Or, I'm sure he'll use some excuse, but he used this excuse about the video. So I think very much that he's saying more about himself. He totally lied, of course. And this, I get, to think that everybody watches my channel, like, you look at the Steam charts and Counter-Strike 2, and the most viewed, one of the popular YouTube content generators is a guy with 1,000 times my subs and 1,000 times my views. So yeah, I know I'm never going to grow because this is my backup server and I'm too much into mechanics and the niggly things that people don't want to look at because they're playing a game. Except these cheating yahoos who cheese a lot. It's like, really? Uh, something about the game made you come back. Maybe could it be that you're looking like a chicken shit for running, and you're coming back? You're just like making excuses to come back, guys. Boy, sorry, in your darkest hours, I was there for you. Yeah, I'm sure he'll have some kind of excuse, right? Or they'll be like, "Oh, we were laughing about you on Discord because you're such an idiot." It's like, well, you know what? Thanks for letting me know, because it's easy. I could just like, oh yeah, that's all him. Wow. Please, people, do more of this. This is, don't, like, yes, I sound like an idiot because probably I'm wrong 25% of the time. Like when I start, I'm probably 50%, but I'm narrowing the gap, and they're just helping me. It's like, thank you so much for the heads up. I know who your main is. Perfect. That's great. I can plug you into my list and plug you into local threat. Take you out of this miscellaneous thing I've got going on, because this is like, who's Ultra you? Yeah, it's getting there. So, all the new local people, they're just one extra guy. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, this is the latest workup I've got. It's interesting by who's not there. Anima Shy wasn't there, Coffin Queen wasn't there, and Baxter Trent wasn't there. And these are just, there's it looks like a lot. There's 47 involved, right? And it was, I believe, I don't know who it was, but a lot of people, like, and a lot of NPCs were on it, right? This guy's got the highest kills, so maybe he was a suspect, and they thought it was an easy kill, so they brought out all their alts, right? It's just, it's so hilarious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suck at counting. Sorry. Let me scroll out here and let's look at the colors from here. Cute. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 players? That was it. It looks intimidating, but you're like, that's 7 players. And they bring out all the people when it's an easy kill. That's it. That's the only reason they look scary. Because when they think it's an easy kill, they're... So Andres came out and with 2 alts. So he was appeared. I was, okay, who's that? I looked it up. I had no idea it was a name I only saw once in my lifetime. So yeah, click. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. You just helped me too much. It's just so, I'm just so grateful. Yes, please troll me more. Yeah, you love it in local. They're like, taking a video. They're so catty, and it's like, yeah, you just don't know when to shut up, do you? They're like, we don't care. There's no consequences for us. Yeah, there is actually lots of consequences. Now people know he's just one extra person. And he had to announce it too. It was like, yeah, we're coming back in the fold because of you. And it's like one freaking guy who hid during their worst hours and then needs an excuse but doesn't use in real life. Yeah, there is a reason you're coming back. Yeah, it's because everybody's having fun cheesing the war deck mechanics, and you just panicked. Oh, I'm sure he'll have a better excuse though. Oh yeah, it's totally in real life. But my auntie was sick. I had to take care of her. So yeah, thank you. Please, by all means, more people come back in the fold so we can get them sorted, because these guys have been in the game for 20 years, or at least, you know, apparently. So yeah, there's not many of them. What are we up to? Maybe 14 tops. But they did hound the slow people today, earlier today, about what? Whatever, a few hours ago. Hounded them from Jita to almost the War HQ system, which is, I keep forgetting the name. They've got a lot of lost upwells there. It seems to be their favorite for some reason. I have no idea. And Absolute Order just joined them. How long have they been? Did they just join? L514. Yeah, they joined last week, right? Yeah, they joined last. They joined last week. I'm like, is that another of? Because Absolute Order 10 was in BlackFlag, or was it Vendetta? Whatever, and they brought a bunch of Feroxes to pufferfish, and you look at their accounts now, and there's no activity. It's just, they were just alts. Yeah, it's like, I wonder how, like, I'm getting the impression Absolute Order is just an holding alt corp, but they have low nullsec activity. It's so funny. It's like, really, is that how far low nullsec has fallen? When a bunch of alts get... Anyways, sorry. Yeah. Right. It's just funny. War history. So they didn't lose their War HQ and their chicken shits. Look, no, only 32 war decks. Yeah, they're not going to get broke anytime soon, but they're starting to look like freaking idiots to everybody they war deck when they lose their War HQ all the time. It's pretty funny. So, right on. They survive by doing something unexpected, and slow brings enough, I believe. They don't commit a lot. They just go, oh, okay, we just need about, 40 pilots on grid. We're good. No, you don't have to, kill yourself. We're good. And then, they got lots of stuff going on in nullsec. Why do they care? So yeah, no kills in Matista. Yeah, they hounded them from, they ran them from pillar to post. Run from pillar to post. That's what happened today. I was thinking about that too. My intuition was like, not exactly that, but it was like, I wonder why BlackFlag prefers that Matista system, right? I haven't looked at it, but it's like, right? I wonder if there's only one way in and out to that pipeline. Maybe, I don't know. Land madness. Matista. I know the names in this game are so weird sometimes. Yeah, dead ends. They prefer dead ends. Tamo. Why is a Tamo familiar to me? For some reason, a Tamo is familiar to me for some weird reason. Why the hell is that? Number of asteroid belts? Hello? There we go. No. Is it a starter system nearby? I don't think so. Why do people go... Why is there a lot of jumps that way? More so than, say, here, right? Wait. There's something there, isn't there? It's a station of some kind, isn't it? Whatever. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty much a dead end. It's got a choke point here, here, and here. So yeah, they could camp that gate, and that gate. There was a big fight here. So yeah, I'm sure Slow was like, yeah, this is annoying. We didn't bring enough for this, so let's go back. We're not able to really exploit the situation and kill their stupid marauders. So they're like, I'm out. Oh yeah. That's that. Let's check that system out. It was right. So here's Slow, and they chased them from pillar to post, of course. But the biggest, where is it? 24 here, Cheetah. So right at the start of it, they were going for them. Probably right on the gate too. Was this on the gate? No, it was somewhere. Oh, it was at one of the stations. Oh, of course, because the highest number of involved Black Flag. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, typical. Laythorn sure likes his Balgorn. Oh, whatever. I'm sure Slow doesn't need my intel on their ship types. But yeah, somebody else might find it interesting. I mean, yeah, there you go. And that was it. Very short video. A little bit of fun doing it. Didn't take me long. Probably an hour tops, probably. Yeah. Back to my stuff. Do stuff that I find also fun.